Nah. No, that won't do. I'm not having that reading list. Hey, question time. First of all, I'm not going to apologize. I would apologize for being several years late on my next Ask Tyrant, but I'm not going to apologize. It's as simple as that. I've been giving several questions. I've given them forethought. That's more effort than I usually give questions. I usually think to myself, and then just give it away. But no, I decided to give these questions forethought, and a few of them. So one of the questions is, what do I hate? What do I hate? Well, just about everything. I hate love. I hate hate. In fact, most of the things that you have in your possession, and even what you're watching, what you're doing, I hate. You know those Disney programs that come out where they bring out a really bad movie, then they bring out a title of really bad follow-ons, like so you can know what the character's doing further down the line. We don't care. Why are they even bringing that out? Changing the channels, or when we already knew what we were doing. I mean, it took me something like 5 years to discover that what I was using wasn't a thermonuclear device, it was actually my channel changer. It took me 3 months of training to realize how to use that channel changer, and then once I finally have every single channel memorized, they changed them all. What the hell is wrong with it? People already knew what to do. Why did they do that? I mean, that I hate. This recycling business, you know, where we have to recycle what we use, but now they're giving us things that you don't recycle, well, and before you know it, they're making us more bins. You know, they're making us bins out of plastic, harmful plastic, while telling us to use biodegradable items. That's stupid. There is so much nonsense in that. That's why it's called nonsense. Nonsense is absolute crap. RMC, dude, remember this. Why do we go to school? Why do we go to school? That's something I hate. Right? He's right. I mean, everyone goes. I bet you've been too, right? And I've heard a couple of people who have complained about the classes, right? For example, Spanish. Why? Leave Spanish for the Spains. Or the Spains for the Spanish. I don't need to know Spanish, right? I'm not going to walk down the street, all of a sudden, it's going to bust through a crowd and go, everybody back. I know Spanish. It's not going to happen. I'm not kidding. Think about it. Why are we learning a language in a country where the people that I know don't even know how to speak their own language? That's just how it works, isn't it? But no, it's not just foreign languages. There's plenty of them. Geography. I went to geography. I wanted to know, you know, where I was on the map. Not that I didn't already know where I was on the map, but I wanted to know so that I could tell other people who didn't know where I was on the map. And guess what? Nah, you don't learn where you are on a map. Instead you learn about glaciers, and wind temperature, and thermostat, you know. If you hold up a flag, it's going to blow this way. Wow, I needed to know that. I needed to know that the wind comes from the southwest border. Now, if I wanted to know about the weather, I'd stick on the Weather Channel. If I wanted to know about glaciers, I'd go back in time and see them myself. I do not need to know urbans and rural terrains. Boring. Oh, and that's not just boring. History. Most of history, I thought, okay, this has got to be interesting because you're going to learn about some historic tyrants. How wrong was I? I mean, no, how wrong was I? I'm asking you, how wrong was I? I was very wrong. Just answer that for you because you're stupid. Yeah, I was very wrong. You don't learn about, say I want to learn about, let's be American for a minute, say I want to learn about Benjamin Franklin for some weird reason, right? You don't learn about Benjamin Franklin. You learn about his dog in his pastimes. I wanted to know what he done, but instead it's a 50-word essay on his wife. It's so stupid. And it goes on. All these classes, even music. You go into music to play music. You don't want to walk into a bloody room, right? And they have 150 keyboards just sitting around. And they tell you to put on earphones and play this. How do they know what you're playing? That is the most stupid of them all. It is like music writing out an essay with invisible bloody ink, isn't it? We know how to bloody play. We don't need to scrap all of it. It should be scrapped. We need someone who knows what they're doing. Someone like someone. And that person is out there somewhere. But these classes are driving me insane. I can't go out, right, and figure out, right, mathematics. There are certain amounts, okay, pluses and minuses. Brilliant. They make magnets. Oh, we need that, right? Maybe even divisions. But we don't need all the algebra. We don't need to know n plus p plus x equals f at the two, do we? Where's the sense in that? You're not going to walk down the street and say, I need the metric form of a smack temperature. No, none of that is necessary. In the English, okay, I can understand why we're learning it. What are we learning? What are we learning? How to place a comma in a sentence. That's about it. That's about all I saw. How to place a comma and put a full stop full stop at the end of any sentence. It's more of literate writing for writers. It's nothing to do with speaking. It's all words and writing them down. They don't care. What about science? You go to science, you expect to have some kind of huge explosion happen by the end of the day. You end up learning about polyester, fabrics, crap. Absolute crap. I didn't want to know that polyester was 60% and of which is not is starch. I'm not going to be over slaving in a bloody dishwasher or in a washing machine, wanting to know thermal temperatures or looking at what type of things I can wash or not. Those things aren't for me. I don't care about them. And what's with this cookery, home economics? People know how to cook. You don't have to learn how to bake cakes. What? And PE? No, PE is the worst. That is the worst. Who invented PE? It is nothing but competition between you and your minors, you know? And those above you. And that is all it is. A huge competition. The strongest guy at the end of the day is going to win. The weakest guy is going to be the loser. It is the whole system of school I hate. RMC, dude, has a point. We don't need to learn about the trees. We ain't gay. We're not hippies. We're not any of this. All of this shit is shit. What? Why? One of the other things I was asked, why do I have to speak with the voice that I speak in? A lot of people can't understand what I'm saying. Actually, I don't even need to speak in that voice. I can speak in proper Scottish. I can argue just as bloody well in my own language as I can in any other language. It's just that in my own language you may not be able to understand a word of what I'm saying because I'm saying it that fast. And the thing goes out of sync after about 3.5 minutes, and it always goes out of sync, and it pisses me off. And then, of course, I know what I'm saying. I don't care if you know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. And I know in heart, in a certain sense, that you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that it's all crap from start to end. Like holidays, Easter and Christmas, and all the bull crap. They are just holidays for delinquents nowadays, you know. That's an excuse to go steal from a store. Where are you going? I'm going to go steal from a store. Why are you doing that? It's the holidays. Oh, what a huge frickin' sentence, isn't it? Why would you do that? It's the holidays. A holiday is a break. It is not a sentenceal structure. Exclamation mark. You cannot stop someone from doing something by saying, why are you doing that? It's the holidays. No, it's why aren't we doing that? It's the holidays. That's what it is. That is as bad as trying to phone somewhere to organise something and them telling you what to do over the phone. You're going, hold on a minute, I phoned you over this thing. Hold on, just give me a second. What do you mean, give me one? You've already had 5 seconds of my time. I'm not giving you another bloody second. You can even screw your second. That's it. Oh, and about the National Pirate Association be destroyed. National Pirate Association cannot be destroyed. You should know this. Pirates cannot be killed, and tyrants cannot be killed. They're still there, sinking around the background somewhere, you know, in the underground lavatory, wherever it is they work and do the operating system. I've just had the unfortunate one of running into a drunk one, which you have all the rare opportunity of running into a sober one. But this is this month. Sorry about that. But crap, I said it. I hate that. Ask a tyrant.